Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to explain how to catch a trend and how to enter in your trades, like the perfect times to enter and how to identify trends. So first off, we're going to start by what trends are. So trends are two words, bearish or bullish, or in other words, buy or sell. So we're going to start with bearish. Bearish just means when price is selling. In other words, how I use to identify what a bearish means is bear swipes down. So this is bearish. Now the next one is bullish, and I can probably guess that you probably can guess what this is. So price is buying, and then bullish, bull. So bull swipes up, right? Bull swipes up. This is how I identify it. Now the next one is when you want to identify, I'm sorry, when you want to trade, when you want to trade a trend. In other words, identify a trend. These are the key, these are the key areas you have to look for. So a trend, we're going to start with bullish. So let's just say price is currently buying right now and it's in a bullish trend. Now, price is going to go up, it's going to go up, it's going to go up, it's going to go up, right? So this is the buy trend, as you can see. Now, what you need to look for in a buy trend, when I first started trading, when I would trade, I would always place my buy entry when price is at the highest. So when I open my phone, I'm looking at price. Oh, price is actually buying right now. It's buying. I need to place my buy trade because it's buying. No. You should always and only, actually not always, you should only place your entries when price is, how do you say this word? Like, I mean, you can say like liquidity, you can say continuing, you can say selling off, but what I'm gonna do is um I'm gonna say correction, right? So let's just say price is correcting for it to go to the next trend. So when you are in a buy trend, never place your trade at this level. Now, you want to place your trades or you want to place your entries at this level. Why? Because price, when the trend starts, is going to repeat itself like this, as you can see. It's going to be an upwards movement. Now, this is why it's very important because if price is going up, it will be in a straight line like this. If price is going down, it'll be in a downwards line like this. Now, when you want to enter your trades, what you need to look for is price is going up, corrects, goes up, corrects, goes up. You need to enter your entries either at this level or at this level. So always remember when you are seeing prices buying or selling, I started to realize this when I was like a month ago, actually not even a month ago, probably 4 months ago, but I would ignore the signs because in my head I would think, oh, price is going to probably sell because it's going down now. Like, no, you have to enter your trades at this level because when you catch this trend, price is going to repeat the same thing over and over again. And I'm gonna show you guys a live account, not a live account, but a live chart so you can see that. So when you want to enter your buy trade, always place it when it corrects. Never place at a new high. Always remember this. Please always remember this. Never place a trade at the new high or the new low, right? In other words, never buy at a new high and then never sell at a new low. Right. This is very important because a lot of times what I realize with people nowadays is not really people in general, but like when majority of teenagers or adults, like everyone in general. I don't know why I'm complicating this, but majority of people in general tend to place their trades at this level, right? And then the reason why you shouldn't do this because when you place your trades up here, what you're thinking price is going to skyrocket. It's going to go from here, it's going to keep going up. But no, that's not the case. Some people will place their trades here and they will get stopped out at this level right here. They'll put their stop loss right here. Let's just say right here. They put the stop loss right here. But then price knows that the trend is going up. But in other words, for me to find this structure, so you have to find this at the time when it corrects because it's not gonna beat the previous low, you know? Now for like a buy trend, what you're gonna see is you're gonna see a lot of high and high lows, right? And for you to identify this, let me just make this easier. This is a low high. I'm sorry, low high, and low highs. Low highs. Sorry about that. So that's a high. This is a high because it's the highest high, right? Now this is a new higher high. This is a new HH. Do you see? Because price is always going to beat the previous one. Because when price starts to trend, it's going to beat the next high that is previously before that. So you know this is the highest high because it beats the previous high. Now this is how you identify a buy trend. So remember, when you want to enter your entries, always place your entries at this level right here, at this level. Your stop loss, let's just say you enter here, right? And you place your stop loss at this level right here, and price continues on the structure run that is currently doing. In that way, you can identify this and understand, like, hey, I don't have anything to worry about. If price does hit my stop loss, okay, cool. Then I can wait for the next entry. But when you catch the trend, you can even place it up here. Like, you can place it up here. You place it up here. Like, it doesn't really matter. You just have to understand what price is doing. This is how you identify trend. Now, for the next one, we're gonna talk about identifying the bearish. So this is the trend line. Oh, wait, sorry. So we're gonna go here, here, here. Sorry, my drawing is not the best. So I apologize. So you can see, oh, shoot. Okay, let me just delete this whole thing. I'm sorry about that, guys. I did it again. Okay, so we're gonna go here, 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 here. There you go. All right, so now this is a bearish trend. Now, for you to identify bearish trend is very, very easy. So all you have to identify is higher low and lower highs. Higher low and lower highs. This is the way you identify this. Now, because we don't know how far price is going to go down, why I always tell people to place their stop loss at the previous high. It's because when price is placed here, like your stop loss is placed here, for example, your stop loss is placed here. Wait, actually, stop loss is placed here, and then your entry is placed at this level. Sorry, I'm gonna move this back. Actually, no, I have this backwards. So you are going to place your entry actually when your entry goes here. You're gonna place it here, and you're gonna move your stop loss to the previous high, like this. This is what you should do whenever you place it. Always be on a 1 hour time frame. The issue with like trends, what a lot of people kind of have like issues with is the misconception of when to enter. And I'm going to teach you how to set alerts as well. So when you're entering your trades, you're entering at the right time and you're not missing out on the bull run or the bearish run as well. So price is going to do the same thing that it's always been doing. It's going to go down, go up, corrects, continue, corrects, continue, corrects, and it's going to keep going. However, when price starts this trend, you have to understand to not sell when price is here, right? Never sell when price is here because then you're going to get caught. Like if your stop loss is at this level, for example, let's just say you place a sell, your stop loss at this level, you're going to get caught here. But however, if you put your entry anywhere between here, your stop loss is here, you're going to be fine, you know? So it's just one of those things like you kind of have to just be patient, give yourself time for you to think about what you're gonna see. Um, I don't understand what's going on with this. Let me see this. Let me see. I gotta unhide this, guys. One sec. Why can't I see the silver? Really? Okay. All right. I'm currently in a silver trade. That's why I'm checking this. But 3 p.m. market close. So hopefully when it opens up, it drops below here, but we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna hold this trade probably till 11 p.m. I had the previous sell here and I closed it out. Just another things you guys have to think about, like, bro, just be patient. Seriously, be patient. Like, it pays off. Anyway, I'm gonna hide this and we're gonna go back up here. Where is happening? I'll go back up here. So you see, because your stop loss would have to be at those previous levels because then you're able to understand what's happening, right? So now that you understand when to place your entries, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I'm gonna be happy to help with that. We're gonna go to gold. I'm gonna reset this chart and let me show you something here. 1 hour. I wanna just like go back, right? We could do any of these. We could go back so you can see a higher high, higher low, lower high, low high, low high, low high, lower low, sorry, lower low. So you just texting me. I'm dead. Okay, 1 hour, 1 hour. Gonna change it here. Okay, so this is today is 07, 09, and 2026. 07, 09, 2026. This is gonna sound a little bit crazy, but I truly want you guys to like listen to what I'm gonna say, right? Because what's been happening, what happened today is an indication of what's going to happen in the next few weeks with gold. Trump has been going crazy with the bombings lately, and this is something you can't ignore because I think, he's done with like dealing with Iran bullshit that he's been dealing with for the longest. But in other words, we as you can see, price bought off up until this level on a 1 hour time frame, and at this level here, price rejected it, so it created resistance, and then price continued to sell off, and then buyers tried to push price up again, and they couldn't reach this level, so price rejected it, said no, I want to go down. So you can see, and it just kept going down to this low. So now when the next entries that everyone have to think about here would be at this level right here, this level right here. So you can see prices at this level. We're just gonna move this line through. Now, the reason why I put the line here is because this is the newest high right now in the current market. On the 1 hour time frame, this is the newest high. Now, for me to enter my trade, if I want to look for a buy, I will enter it at this level. However, not at this level exactly. I'm gonna wait, but I'm gonna enter when price reaches this level. Now, what that means, what a lot of people get the idea from is like they don't want to wait, but they just kind of want to rush into it. You can't you can't force price to do what it doesn't want to do. You can't do that. Price is always going to do what it wants to do. And hello. Hey, can I call you back? I'm in the Zoom right now. Okay, bye bye. All right, talk to you soon. All right, so we're gonna mark a couple of things up, right? We know price reached this previous high because when price bought last night, this is what was going through my head when I was watching the charts. This is what's going through my head. Price, when it starts a trend, it's always going to beat the previous high that it had earlier when it's in a trend. Now, what this means is price from this level, price sold off. I wish I could replay this to, let me see here. Let me replay it to here, right? So price sold off to this level. Let's just say price is at this level right now. Okay. Price is at this level. It's in a bearish trend because, we have to identify the previous highs, this one, so you can see, and then the previous high again, this one, as you can see, right? So price rejected here, came down, tries to go up, buyers tries to put price up, rejected again, came down. Now, when it reaches this level, in my head, what I'm thinking about is like, okay, price failed to go up twice, right? It failed to break this level. It failed to break this level twice. Now, that is telling me that price is going to sell off to the next lowest low on the previous market, like the one that pushed price up. So my entry was, okay, price is going to be here at this level. This is where price is going to go because right now it's correcting, it's grabbing liquidity and it's correcting, it's gonna sell off. Now, when we play this replay, I know this is a replay, but this is like actually my first time opening it. This is what price is going to do. So you can see We're gonna pause this. Price shot down. No, I want to go down. It beat this level, right? It beat this level right here. Price beat this level. Okay, now where's the next target that we're gonna target? Let's just go play this through. Stop. Did you see what Price just did there? Price did not reach this level at all, right? It did not reach this level at all because Price understood where it wanted to go because it wanted to beat the previous one. Now, now that Price is in a trend, I don't know if this is a buy trend or if it's correcting. Now, if I'm gonna play it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter my trade whenever price wants to reach a certain level. So, okay, it beat the previous low again. So it beat this one. Okay, now we know it took both of these out, and we're gonna play it again. Next, what we're gonna look for is okay, price beat it twice. It failed to push down at this level. What's happening? Stop. Price went back up and it beat the previous high. It beat this high. That's an indication that price is going to be bullish. This is a sign that price is ready. Hey, my sell trend is over. I'm ready now to go in a buy trend because I have taken out the previous lows of the market. I failed to push down below 4,020. I failed to reach 3,000. So now I want to go up. I want to go up. I'm going to give you signs that I want to go up. So then we're going to play this and notice how when price it reaches level, it's going to correct and notice what it does. Where do you think price is going to go next? If you had to take a guess, what do you think price is going to go next? It beat the previous high, right? In my head, price is going to go for the next high of the market because that is where sellers are at. So now we're going to play this through to see what price does. Notice what price does. The trend that I was talking about, right? The trend I was talking about earlier with a bullish trend up like this. Notice that? Stop. So we're going to stop it right there, right? No more replay. We're going to stop right there. Price beat the previous high of the market. Now, my next signs that price is telling me, hey, if I don't, if I price, me, I'm price, if I don't take out this level, if I fail to break this level right here, if I fail to break this level, I am going to push up. If I fail to break this level, I am going to push up. Now, I understand, okay, all I have to do from here moving forward is I have to wait for price to do his thing and come to me. That's all I have to do. So what I'm going to do is I know price is in a bullish trend right now. It beat the previous highs twice. The next target that price wants to target is going to be this target right here. This is the next target price wants to target. So I'm going to change this to red. This is where price wants to go. This is the next target right here. In my head, if price doesn't come below this level, the previous level, if it doesn't come below this level, I'm gonna play this out. Okay, I actually can't play it because this is live right now. So yeah, price doesn't beat this level, it's going to continue on the trend that is supposed to continue on. Now, for my setup for the week, I'm gonna delete everything. Can I just delete everything? My setup for the week is going to look like this, right? So today is 07, 09, 2026. My setup for the week is going to look like this. It's going to look like this. So I'm on a 1 hour time frame. Also, when you set your stop loss, some people kind of we kind of get like confused on 15-minute for entry. Yes, is a good thing, but however, you want to set your stop loss at a point where you're comfortable with setting it at. So what that means, you have to look at a 1 hour time frame. This is why it's so important to catch these trends because the 1 hour time frame, my stop loss will be here, but let's just say I have 1,000 in my account and I place my sell trade or my buy trade here, and then my stop loss is here. I don't know what price is going to do because price is still selling off. I have to wait for that indication of price is telling me, hey, I'm starting to buy right now. I'm going to beat this level. Now I'm going to go up, However, what I need to understand is I have to switch when I go to the 15-minute for my entry. I have to go back to the 1 hour first. And where am I going to place my trade? Where am I going to place my stop loss in this exact moment? So if I were to do a buy entry, let's just say this is a buy entry because price correcting and it might go up again. Let's just say this is a buy entry. My stop loss will be at this level right here. But when you switch to the 15-minute time frame, this is where you're gonna see. This is where you're gonna see at this level. You see that? So then that way you have the understanding, okay, price is going to do this, price is going to do that. Now I know what's going to happen. So now if it's here, as long as the trend goes and it keeps going up to beat this level, I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to worry about. This is where a lot of people kind of just like pulled out early, or they feel like, oh, I'm gonna lose this trade, I'm gonna lose money. My what's it called? My silver trade that I took. Well, actually my entry was my where's my alerts at? Because sometimes it's like it's better for you to show like freaking proof all the time nowadays in this generation. I want to show you guys. Is there history? No, I have a screenshot on my phone. But my entry with this was like right here for this. My entry was right here. I'm not gonna lie. I placed a sell right here, but I held it. I held it to the point I put my stop loss right here, and I was like, well, okay, look, if price is going to keep going up, right? It failed to beat the previous high on silver, but on gold it beat it. So that tells me, okay, silver usually does what gold does. So now I have to understand, like, okay, what is price going to do moving forward at this point? What is price wants to do? It's going to correct. So if I'm able to catch the sell trend, it's going to continue to where it's going to go. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to set my alerts. I don't know, like I like trading silver and gold to have like the trend identifier. You could definitely notice. You notice that a lot. But Nasdaq, bro, Nasdaq is just a fucking mess. Like I don't understand Nasdaq sometimes. It'll go here, goes here. Oh no, 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 you don't want to go up. Go down. Oh, we don't want to go down. We'll go up. Oh, we don't want to go up. We go down. See, like what Nasdaq is so fucking confusing. I like trading Nasdaq, don't get me wrong, because it's very easy to trade. Sell at a new high, buy at a new low. Like literally, like if I were to be in this trade, I would sell here. Price is gonna go here. And then I'm gonna wait for price to do its thing. If it reaches this level, I'm gonna buy here, right? But then my stop loss will probably not my stop loss, my take profit will probably be here. I don't want to get greedy because I don't know if price is gonna do what it did here earlier, like, and it goes back down. So this is just one of those things. It's like never buy at a new high, never sell at a new low. But you can buy at a new low and sell at a new high. You get me? Do you get me, mate? Are you understanding what I'm saying to you? I'm speaking some facts, my brother. You don't understand, you better lock in and get this right. I'm not Jamaican, but I wish I was, though, low key. Nah, I'm kidding. I love being Liberian, bro. I love being Liberian. Yeah, so okay. This is gonna be my setup for this week. Am I recording this? Uh, I think so. Yeah, it is. I've done this too many times. Like I never sometimes I literally forget I'm recording. Okay, let's see here. Is 236. 236. Are we in a green or are we still in red? Wow, we're minus 15. Okay, so now we're plus 80. So I know that market close at 3 and it's currently selling off. But the thing is with price though, I ain't gonna lie. Um, should I just close this? Because I was minus 1,000, but now I'm floating 4,000. Let's just wait and see. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. I've already held this trade for like 4 hours already, so it doesn't hurt to just keep holding it. Okay, so if I want to set my alerts here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my alerts at this level right here. Let's go to gold again. Semi. So here, I'm gonna set alert. Set crossing up. Look for price. Look for buy. Wait for price. So correct and place entry. That's what I would do. Or in other words, you could say look for buys above this level if price pushes, wait for correction or retest, right? And I'm gonna apply it. I'm gonna put it right here. So now we know price beat this one. We know prices are usually gonna sell off when it beats this because it's what it's usually been doing. And then we're gonna say look for sell, but we don't want to hold this though. I ain't gonna lie. Look for sells above this level, catch the new high, and place TP 200 points in stop loss, about 50 points. Stop loss at the next high, at the previous high actually, previous high. There we go. We're gonna apply. Okay, now we know that price is here. Okay, all right. Still looking good on that level. So this is all I'm looking for right now. This is my entry. That's all I'm gonna look for. And then what another thing what we can mark up is we could go to 4 hours and we're gonna go through here and see like this level that the line is at. Right, we're gonna put this right here. I'm actually gonna change the color from this to gray, actually. Let's do this one. All right. I'm gonna put this here because this is the support level that price is at. So now if price breaks this level, we know that it's gonna buy. Now the next thing we're actually looking for, the overall right now, what we're actually gonna look for is the area of entry. So my area of entry when price goes here, I'm gonna probably assume it's not gonna go from here all the way straight up. It's probably gonna do what it did here earlier. Switch to the 1 hour. It's gonna go up, down, up, down, down. Now it's going to continue. So my point of entry will be around this level. So what I would look for is I'll look for a long trade where I'll place it here, place my entry, my stop loss will be here, place my entry at this level, and then I'll probably target, sorry, that's really, really, really high. Target this one. Or, I mean, shit, you could target here too, either this or this. But I guess my target could be here, right? And I set my alerts and I marked my charts up. I'm not really looking for anything special moving forward though. Now I do know that price could sell off really, really, really heavy, but now it's just waiting game. So we're just gonna see what price gives us in about probably 2, 3 hours or so. But yeah, now you have it. You can do what you want to do with this information or don't. Just know that trading is really easy. You just kind of have to just pay attention to what the market is telling you. Don't just place these trades just to place these trades. And then if you do it that way, you'll be able to make a lot more money. But with that being said, hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy previously 4th of July, but I hope you guys had a great 4th. But I'll catch you guys in the next video.